Hey, what's nice? Welcome back to another video on the channel. And you all may not know this, but this is actually our 50th video on this channel, Brendan R Vlogs. We're not gonna do anything so big or sporadic as yet. However, for this episode of Brendan R Vlogs, we will be doing a Q&A. I recently posted Ask Me Anything on my Instagram, and if you didn't see that, it's either because you're not following me or because you're not following me, so you're behaving very naughty. Make sure and go and follow me on all my social medias. The link is right here. Well, not the link. The name is right here and also in the link below. I mean the description below. So go and follow me on all those social medias. So, without much more saying, because I say without any further ado quite a lot, let's just get straight into the Q&A. Okay then. So, for our first question, we have, when you turning me into a vlogger? Well, I can't really turn you into a vlogger, but what I can say is that doing vlogs are quite easy. I would say for me, the hardest part is actually editing the video. If you don't know what you're doing, then it's going to take a good long while and it's going to be difficult. However, if you know what you're doing, it will be quite easy. So all you really need is your phone, because our phones are coming with amazing cameras these days. So you can use your phone to record, and that's basically it. Use your phone and at least have a laptop or a computer so you can edit on. And that is it. That is the best way to start off with, because, little story, I started off with a computer that I got from school, and trust me, that computer was not powerful at all. It was not powerful at all, but I still did it. Not this Brendan R Vlogs channel. I actually had a tech channel before. So, yes, I started off with that. And now I have a triple monitor setup with a freaking beast of a PC. And yes, it progresses from there. So, when I'll be turning you into a vlogger, I don't have to. You can just do that if you want to. So the next question. Who is your YouTube inspiration? That is a good question. My YouTube inspiration was actually Logan Paul. In terms of vlogs, I actually loved his content. And I also like Linus Tech Tips. That is where I get all my, well, most of my computer knowledge from him. I learned quite a lot from him actually. And yeah, those are my YouTube inspiration. They didn't really inspire me to become a YouTuber or try to become a YouTuber. It's just that those are the topics that I like. I like my tech, and I also like my vlogging. So those are basically the two people that I actually like on YouTube. So for the next question, what is the most embarrassing thing that occurred to you? What is the most embarrassing thing that occurred to me?
6.5 hours later.
Anyway, so we will have to come back to that question because I really cannot think of anything right now. So our next question, we have you ever farted in public while it was gross? Seriously? Well, yes, I'm guilty of farting in public, but I have never done it where there were people around, so I don't think anyone ever smelt it. Next question. What's your most favorite time of your life and why? What's your most favorite time of your life and why? These questions are getting very deep. Because honestly, I don't really have a favorite. I have times where I enjoyed, and I just enjoyed all of them. I don't really have like a favorite time of my life. Probably as yet or whatever. But I enjoyed a lot of times. Seriously. Because I remember my first time going on a plane. That was a very experienced time. That That was the biggest thing for me then. Then after they had the first time I went on a big water slide. The first time, basically a lot of first times were like the best kind of stuff. But to say I actually have like one specific favorite time, I wouldn't say that I have. And my computer just shut off. Right, next question. What's your favorite animal and why? Well, if it's not obvious already, my logo for my vlogging channel is a lion. And I would think that you'll think I put a lion because I actually like lions. Lions are actually my favorite animals. Why? I am not really sure why. I just have a feeling that lions call, like that animal just calls to me. If it was possible to actually own a lion in your house, I would do that, to be very honest. I will get them from a little baby cub and like grow them up. You know, because they are also very loving creatures. All animals are loving creatures, but lions, I love them probably because they're the king of the beast. Wait, yeah, they are the kings. They are the king and queens. They are at the top of the food chain. They are very wonderful. Right, next question. What is the funniest thing that ever happened to you? Well, there were many funny things that happened to me. So, I remember one time in school, a teacher was teaching some stuff in class, and then like I couldn't understand like this specific topic, and like I raised my hand and said mom instead of miss, and like I didn't say it soft, I said it loudly, so like the entire class heard, and my teacher was watching me. Very funny, and I just sat back down and just put my head down and didn't say anything at all. So that's one funny thing. The next funny thing was while walking home from school. I literally just tripped out of nowhere and just fell, and like a lot of people was around because it was a busy time. Everybody's leaving from school and stuff. So that was the next thing that happened to me that was quite funny. Another thing might be what else? I believe that there's so much things, like you ask me this question now, I wouldn't remember, but as soon as I take off this camera, I'll remember every single thing. But anyway, let's move on. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's just move on. Next question. What are some motivation for small and upcoming YouTubers? Well, as you know, I am also a small upcoming YouTuber. I only at this point in time I have 267 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you guys for subscribing. But I wouldn't say motivation, but my advice I would say is to do something that you love to do. Because a lot of people out there also start YouTube to get money off of it, because bigger YouTubers tend to earn money from YouTube. However, I wouldn't say to do that, because it is a simulation of a hit or miss. Because your chances of actually making money on YouTube are quite small, and you're not sure if you're going to be successful or not. And sometimes it takes time and many hours of editing and just a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. And sometimes time is something we don't have all the time to do these type of stuff. So that is why I do it as a hobby. And I would say to do something that you love, whether it could be, okay, for me, it's vlogging. If it's tech videos, you like to review tech stuff, you go and do that. That's what you like, you make those kind of stuff. And that's basically it. That was all I have to say. And also, another big part of this YouTube thing is hate comments. No matter what you do, you will always have those hate comments. However, I have got it in my past, and I would say try your best to ignore them. If they are legitimately hating on you and saying that this video is bad and all those different things, ignore them. If they're telling you it's bad because the video quality sucks or something like that, I would take that as something, okay, this has to improve in my videos, and I will try to better it sometimes. Or not sometimes, but I will try to better it at some other point in time. because at the end of the day, I have to work with what I have. And over time, as I said before, I started off YouTube with a school computer. Right now, my school computer is in pieces because I'm currently repairing it. But besides the point, I started off with a school computer which was very slow, and it was a pain. Seriously, to actually edit on those things, it was a pain. But over time, doing this YouTube thing for almost 4 years now, with 3 different YouTube channels, I have grown. I would say that I have grown a lot. So what I mean by that is that grown both in hardware and in knowledge. Now I actually have the knowledge base of editing proper videos. I know how to edit certain ways. I know how to do certain things, and I also use professional software. And those things take time to learn. You can't just learn all those things in one day. So my advice to you, if you want to become a small upcoming YouTuber, do something that you like, dedicate a certain amount of time to make sure you have quality products, or quality videos I should say, and just continuously moving on like that. The key to YouTube, from what I've heard, and which I'm currently not doing, the key to YouTube is 2 things: to be consistent, one, and the other one is quality over quantity. It is better to have quality videos than it is better to have little amount of quality videos rather than a large amount of poorly created videos. Persons will be more attracted to quality rather than quantity. So next question. What's a country you would like to visit and why? That is a good question. Actually, I don't have a specific country that I would like to visit. I would actually like to visit all of them. But to be very honest, I would like to go to Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and I would actually like to go to the other side of the world. Right now I live in, I believe this is the Western Hemisphere. Yeah, I believe I'm in the Western Hemisphere. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm just read from Google, we are actually part of the Northern Hemisphere, but we are also part of the Western Hemisphere. Like, we're just barely in the Western Hemisphere. So, right, I would actually like to go and visit the Eastern Hemisphere. So, like, all the countries there: India, China, Japan, Dubai, Egypt. I would actually love to go on that side of the world to see how it is. I have never actually been over on that side. So, that is places that I would like to be at. So next question. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song and movie? Okay, so my favorite movie of all time is actually Lion King. There are I have a bunch of favorites, but I just love that movie. I grew up with that movie. I saw part 1, 1.5, 2. I saw The Lion Guard. I saw, what are the ones it had? I think those are the main 4 I saw. Yeah. So that is actually my favorite movie. I love other movies like Avengers. I love all Marvel movies, to be honest. I watch DC. I watch a lot of movies, but my favorite is definitely going to be Disney's Lion King. Oh, and my favorite song. What is my favorite song actually? I don't believe I have a favorite song, but I would say that my favorite genre is actually the 80s, like the 80s genre. Those old school types of music. So I would say that. And for the final question, who is your inspiration? If you are talking about inspiration for life, I would actually say my mother. Reason being because she is the most hardworking, most dedicated person on this planet that I have known for my entire life. And what I mean by that is that my mom went through a lot. I'm not getting into any details, but my mom went through a lot. And to see her actually going through what she went through and still able to take care of her 2 children, that's me and my brother, and able to make sure that we have what we need and make sure that we are happy at where we are, and also to push us in the right path to make sure we have our education. That is someone I would inspire, and that person for me is my mother. So I thank her very much. I love her very much. And yes, that is it for this video. So that's all the questions I had so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the video, share this with all your friends. If you like these types of videos, leave a comment down below. And if you have any more video ideas that you all want me to do, it can be anything. It can be a certain type of vlog. If you all want me to do something, challenges, a skit, anything that you all want me to do or want to see me fail at or want to see me try to do, just tell me down in the comments or message me on any of my social medias. Again, the link is in. Why am I saying the link? Again, the names will be in the description, so go and follow me there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night. This is Brandon. Peace out.